and I will try my best to give the all suggestions to you, unless until you got job. Okay, but you have to show your interest. You have to show your interest, and you have to ask questions. And if you are after, say I'm giving training session, so after 1 month you can attend the like interviews, and what are the questions you will face, you can ask me. If I know, I'll tell you. If I don't know also, I'll share you by discussing ourselves, because I cannot tell that I know everything. You know, it's a vast field. Okay. So yeah. So today, what I'm thinking today, I don't have time. I'll give this introduction. What are the topics I have to cover? Okay. So I think you are searching a job purely in testing, and for testing, I think manual testing should be best for you. And then you can go by the manual testing. See, as a manual testing, you can do a job. Then you can go by automation. So both manual testing and automation testing, I can provide you. Okay.
Okay. This I already learned in Technosoft, I think, manual testing.
Okay. So
I have idea on that.
Yeah. So I'm sharing my screen. What are the contents I will provide you? You just go through it, and if you have any doubts or anything inputs, just suggest me, so that I'll train you like your suggestion. Okay.
Okay.
So are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. So manual testing course content. I think that that person, I forgot his name. I think he has sent that mail to you, right? Content things.
Yes. He already sent that mail.
Yeah. So again, I'm telling you the content things. I will go through like what is testing and how it is working in the real time. See, one person can teach in real time and one person cannot teach in real time. See, it will be vary from real time to not real time. One institute can teach you. You can go through the all materials, but the real time what is happening, you have to know, so that you will get some idea, better understanding.
Okay.
So first we will start like introduction to testing, and then it will come like V and V model, verification and validations, and types of application. I'll teach you the my real time project application, how it is going on testing, and what are the errors you will get by testing. Different types of errors are there. Means why I put all the things in the front, right? Because all the real time things I'll teach you.
Okay.
Then before going to testing, we'll start like SDLC, software development lifecycle, and then what are the models available: waterfall model, prototype model, spiral, then agile methodology, Scrum framework, and V model. Then we'll start like how the software testing advantages and disadvantages. Okay.
I see.
And we'll start like STLC. This is the main frame of the software testing. This is the backbone of the software testing. If you know this concept with real-time project, then everywhere in every interview you can click yourself.
Okay.
Then once the STLC will be complete, then our like bread and butter like will be test cases, use cases, and scenarios. If you have clear-cut idea between what is the test cases, what is use cases, and how to implement in the real-time project, and what are the scenarios based upon the use cases we can make, then we'll get better understanding.
Yes. Okay.
Then say as a tester, okay, now suppose you are putting like 3 or 4 year experience. So in this case, you have to do as a test lead or test manager, 5-year experience, 6-year experience. So in that case, you have to prepare the test planning, test strategy. They will ask you, suppose you are putting fake like 6-7 year experience, they will ask you, what is the test plan? Make a test plan for a project. And our project duration is 2 months. In these 2 months, we have to release this type of project with different sprint, Scrum, all the things will be there. So in this case, we will face like problems. So I will cover like test planning and test strategy.
Okay.
And so say while scripting the test cases or use cases, some different templates will be there. We cannot write like different things. Some process will be there. We have to follow the standards, company standard and process.
Okay.
So after preparing, like again it will come like like bugs, defect, failures. So what the say? Suppose some application is failing, that time we can how to synchronize like what is error, what is bug, and what is defect, and what is failure. So these meanings are same but different terms according to different technologies, like developers, testers, end users. Okay.
Okay.
Then test case design techniques. So before designing the test cases, we have to cover all scenarios. What are the like boundary value analysis, equivalence party? Okay, please tell me. You already covered, right? So test case design techniques. Can you please tell something about this?
I don't know about test case designs. Means I know about that models only. I don't have idea on test case designer.
Okay, fine, no issues. I'll cover. So trust me, what are things I know with my 8-year experience, I'll teach everything. I gave the words to your husband. So everything up to you'll get a job easily. You'll get a job easily if I give all funders. Because same thing I followed when before getting a job. I know how to get a job. What are the things you have to follow? Same scenario. I was struggling in Bangalore. In 2010, I was struggling in Bangalore. So okay. Then all techniques like boundary value analysis, equivalence partition. Then what is the decision table? So while mapping the test cases with like scenarios, some decision table will be there for future reference. Then transition diagram. How to diagrammatically we have to represent the scenario. Okay. Then use case testing. We have to follow. Say once the requirement will come to our hand. Suppose the client, my client is needed this type of requirement. So the requirement will come as freeze stage. So once it will be freeze, then the use cases will come. The use cases like the one sentence, it is nothing but one description, one sentence, they will follow. From the use cases, we'll get the help of business people, business analyst, and developer, and scrum master, and a test lead. So some meetings, like some meetings will be there, FTR, FWT, everything, some scenario. I'll tell the step by step. So after that, we'll start the use case. We'll follow the use cases and we'll start the test case scripting. This is the foundation of the testing. Again, we'll follow like, so while doing the testing, we'll get some bugs. So we have to follow the bug life cycle. What is severity, what is the priority, and how to report a bug. Everything we have to follow. And while logging a bug, we have different templates as for the tool like QC, Jira, MTM, VSTS, ClearQuest, Rational tool. So many tools are there, and Bugzilla. So different companies are using different tools. So standard, I'll teach you one common frame so that you can use the same frame, different tools. No hurry. Suppose you are getting a job. After that also I'll teach you. If you're getting any doubts, you can ping me. So I'll help you how to report a bug. What are the things you are facing? In the same case, I was helping that person who was in England. He was Indian, but he was staying in England. And after getting the job, he was pinging me. This Prabhat, I'm getting this staff's obstacle. Please help me. In the daytime also, I was helping him. So no worry for that things.
Okay, thank you.
So then, okay, then bug tracking tools. What the tools are available? I told you, right? Tools. Then types of testing. Okay, then type of testing. What types of testing?
Beta testing.
Yeah, that testing is done by product-based company. For service-based company will be different. Say testing concept will be different to different companies. Product-based company will follow like alpha testing and beta testing. When it will be follow, because when the product will be completely built up, completely test up, So before releasing the product to the environment, to the production in the sense the client server, before putting to client, will test our environment in presence of end user. That is called alpha testing. Beta testing means once the production is over, we'll test in their environment as we are the end users. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is type of testing. Then what is static testing and dynamic testing? See, completely static testing and dynamic testing is different for the different scenarios. Then what is functional testing and what is non-functional testing? Functional testing and non-functional testing, like load testing, stress testing, and yes, all performance testings are like non-functional testing. I'll cover that performance testing also. Suppose your application belongs to 200 users, and in this case you have to put some loads. Loads means nothing but users. So in this case, how the application behaves? Load testing, stress testing, and the volume testing, everything I'll teach you. How to differentiate between the functional testing and non-functional testing. Okay. And the main thing is what is black box testing and what is white box testing. That is also different. Can you please tell me the difference between the white box testing and black box testing? Try to guess some scenarios. Try to guess.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me. So like your husband is in SAP, right? Suppose he is a developer.
Yes.
As a developer, he has to do some unit testing. That is called white box testing.
Line by line unit testing.
Yes. Structural program testing. That the developers, when they will send a build to the testing team, before that they will do unit testing. In the unit testing, they will follow the process and they will go structural way and they will test the application. That is called white box testing, line by line code.
They will black box testing means something.
Yeah, black box testing means we have to test the functionality of the application without going through the structural program.
Yes. Okay. No, I got that.
No issues. That is fine. And then again, the categories of white box testing and what category of black box testing. I'll teach you what the categories. Because today I didn't get time, I was in meeting. So in hurry, I just came in my home and prepared this. As for your mail, I just copy paste here and show you. Once the session will start, then I'll share you the documents and all the PPT, everything I'll share you. And also I'll share the resumes, testing resumes. If you want fresher, I'll put fresher resumes. If you want experience also, I'll put you. Because I think your husband know how to put the experience resume. You can put 2 to 3 year experience you can put.
Yes.
Okay. You just go through one consultant and follow the all standards. But that I don't know what are the standards. You can follow, no issues. Okay. Okay. Then all system testing and user acceptance testing, everything you have to follow. Okay. Then say suppose we are doing testing in different environments. What are the environments are there? Real time. You know Sony product, right?
Okay.
You know Sony product? Yeah.
Yes, I know.
The Sony product, the one site will be there. So we have developed, we have tested that site. I'll tell you details. When I'm giving all scenarios, step-by-step scenarios, that time I'll compare the same scenario with the application. So that you don't need to go through the like hat by hat by hatting the scenarios. You can easily understanding. Okay. Otherwise, you will start like some Facebook application. If you tell Facebook application or the Gmail application, so many applications are there. We'll start one program. I'll give some scenarios. You will write the scenarios and I'll give the use cases. From use cases, you can derive the test cases. Within 1 month, I'll prompt you.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Then all the statement coverage, branch coverage, statement coverage, all the things will cover. Then integration testing. So in the integration testing means when my application having different tabs, in the tabs I have to go through one tab, another tab. So I have to pass the data from tab to tab. So in this case, how to integrate our application with different databases. You know, like, you know, can you please tell me one thing, like architecture of the application, like 1-tier application, 2-tier application, 3-tier application, and n-tier application. You know the concept? Yeah.
Entire.
Okay. So like, can you please brief me about the like architecture of the? Please tell me about the 3-tier architecture.
3-tier architecture. Suddenly I also don't know because I read in some books. In
okay,
that I saw that.
Yeah. Okay, no issues. I'll give all like presentations, all like documents, like, you know why it is called 3-tier architecture, because we have to follow the 3 layers. So presentation layer,
It's 3 layers.
Yeah, presentation layer, and application layer, and database layer. Like client, server, and in between will be like application server. Okay.
Okay.
Client, application server, and database server. That is called 3-tier architecture.
Okay, now I got that point. Okay.
Okay. Then what is the top down, bottom up approach? So like we have different concepts: top to bottom, bottom to top approach. And finally,
hybrid is something from starting to end, ending to starting, top to bottom and bottom to up. It is hybrid.
Yes. That is hybrid means it will be mixing both. So in which scenarios it will be mixed, that I'll teach you. No issues. So suppose, okay, finally the last scenario, like suppose you have scripted like 1000 test cases, and I gave the 5 requirements. You know what is requirements? Requirements the client's needs. Like it's like, suppose I need to go Singapore. Singapore is my requirement. Okay. So Singapore having different state, different places, different scenarios. So client need, I need on Singapore software. In the software I can see different states, different places. So that is called requirement. The gathering collection of scenarios. The collection of scenarios is called requirement, which needs to be published in the market as per the end user demands. So that is called, okay. So from that we will derive the test cases. So but I gave 5 use cases to you. From 5 use cases you derived 1000 test cases. But you, okay, now you got to know from for which scenario, for which use cases, how many test cases are there. That is fine. Suppose today you are working in IBM. Tomorrow you will leave the IBM. Some new employee will come to IBM. Then how he or she will get to know what the test cases belongs to which scenario. So in this case, we have to use the traceability matrix.
Okay.
It is like one document. We have to map the test cases to use case to defect. So everything will be mapped for future reference. As a end user, as a newcomer, they can easily understand. They can easily trace the application. Okay.
Okay.
So finally, when the production is happening, means when the software is going to production nothing but end user server. Okay. In end user server, I'll explain you what are the terms I'm telling you. Just I'm today telling the overall information to you. Don't be worried if you are not understanding. Don't be worried for the terms. I'll go by slow and I'll tell all terms to you. I'll make a note for you. What are the things I'll teach you? I'll make a note for you and I'll tell you. I know you cannot understand. You cannot understand like so many terms what I'm telling newly. But I'm just because you know the concept. You have done the courses. That's why I'm telling the things. Otherwise, I could not have told you.
Okay.
Okay. So when the product will be in production, then we have to start like UAT testing. Some UAT testing in production server we can test. Okay. So that will be final testing. Then say our core job is manual testing. When the requirement is coming to our phase and the application is not stable and we don't know what the application will be, that time we can process the manual testing. Okay. So when the testing will be completed and we'll get to know that the application is stable. So after getting the application stable, so we cannot run the same application same in different build. So what is build? It is come a question here. What is build? What is version? What is version control? It is come to picture. So I'm giving one example. Suppose my version name is 5.8.1.0. What is my version? 5.8.1.0. Yeah. So the version is 5.8 and the build number is 1.0.
Okay.
So in 1.0, what will happen? Suppose this today's new build came 1.0. After 5 days, when the new sprint will come, sprint is different process. Like it in agile process, we can call sprint. In Scrum Master, the terms are there. Okay. So the next after 5 days, the new build will come. That is called 1.1. Then 1.2, 1.3, like this, the build will be increment. That is called incremental build. So when the application once got stable, we cannot run the same test cases again and again. As a human being, will feel like some stress, some time constraint, and we will feel boring. As a human, we can.
Hello. 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 Honey.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, 1 minute. Wait, it is.
Hello.
1 minute. Wait.
Okay.
The application will be stable. The application will be stable, then we cannot run the application step by step again by again. So in this case, we can use the automation concept. So in the current market, the Selenium is going on because it is a free tool. Like QTP or EFT, we cannot, like it is not licensed version tool. We can use from download from net and we can use it. So I'll teach you like Selenium with Java. So you know any Java language?
I know. I learned in BTech.
Okay, so I'll teach you basically some core Java, then with Selenium concept.
Okay.
Okay, so all the things. So I am thinking not to explain all the things to you. I think it will be overloaded to you if I tell all the concept again. for automation things. So these are scenarios I'll cover you, and finally I'll make a framework.
Okay.
So these are things we'll cover. So what is the suitable time for every day, or you need weekend or weekdays?
Weekdays only.
Okay, what is the time, preferable
Weekdays.
time for you? Okay, what is the preferable
Yeah.
time?
Evening mine is 8 to 10, means 8:30 to 10:30 is also okay for me. That is your timing at 6. India timing 6 to 8. Is it okay for you?
No, because I'll be in office 6 o'clock. I'll be reaching
Oh.
my home around 7:30.
At 8 means my time is 10:30.
So in the morning it will be okay for you?
Morning, okay. At what time?
You just tell me the timing. So 2 hours difference between Singapore and India, right?
2.5.
2.5. So do one thing, just put your timing to me, otherwise to this person. So we'll discuss and I'll reply his mail. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll set up one time, because the timing should be suitable for all persons. Otherwise we cannot proceed.
Morning
So
is
better.
also okay for me.
Morning means what time? Just do one thing. Send a mail just inform everything to him, and he will reply to my mail. So that tomorrow we'll discuss all the things. Tomorrow we'll discuss all the things. Then we'll start up.
Okay.
You got my point?
Okay. Fine.
Ready? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So we'll do same thing. I think today we'll wind up.
Okay.
Can you please share your inputs? What are the things you just feel in this teaching, or what you need to add, anything?
Nothing. This last month I decided to join in testing course because I have no time to refer these books. Because I already know testing. Just one time I don't know how. Means I learn testing. I didn't do anything on projects like that.
Okay,
Real
no
time.
worry. Yeah, I got your point. Don't be hurry like this everything, because when I came here also I was feeling the same thing. So I'll give all documents and materials, and in this 2 or 1.5 hour I'll teach you everything. So how the time going on. So I feel if you attend the session